Okay, good evening to all of you. Thank you very much. So I think it's the fifth class. The 1st of October, according to your timeline, I think yeah, we should start the basic. Okay, now let's start the topic. Today we're going to start the lessons. We almost complete the data presentations. Today we're going to learn about the topic of logic gates, Boolean functions, and so on. So, and I think the last class I missed the one of the part called measurement of data storage, and the most significant, the least significant. Yeah. I think you have seen that one MCQs comes from this most significant, the least significant. The most significant, the least significant is So you know the most significant and the least significant. One of the values are there, for an example, 0.1248.32. So here this is called most significant. And the least value called least significant. Okay. So then we do not take the zeros. Why? Because when you are multiplying with the even though it is in the left side corner 1, 2, 0, 0, then here this one is the most significant and 2 is the least significant. And we do not take this one. Why? Because when you are taking 1, 2, double 0, this is equal 10 to the power 0 into 0, no value. And 10 to the power 1 is equal to 0, no value. So therefore, this is the least one. 10 to the power 2 is equal to 2. Then you will get the 200. So this one is the most significant in this area because this value is 200. Then this one is a 1 into 3. 10 to the power 3 is equal to 1 is equal to 1000. So therefore, this is the most value in this part. So therefore, this is a concept of the most significant bit and the least significant bit. Okay, my dear students. So please try to understand this. And here, so you can see there are some questions are there in the which of the correct order of the least significant and the most significant. So here you can see the question number, page number 26 and 27. You can see the question, and here this is a concept of this most significant and least significant. Huh? So if any other values comes in the multiply with the 10 to the power base, 10 to the power something, then you will get the value. If there is a zeros, even in the top, the most significant, the least significant area, we do not take the zeros. Why? Because of this. This is the reason. Any question, my dear students? So please ask me, and I'll reply for that.
So I didn't get what you explained.
Wait. Yes. What's your question?
So I didn't get what you explained, sir.
Okay, I'll explain it again. Huh? Okay. I uh,
මොනවාද? නෑ ගෙනාවේ නෑ.
Sir, your mic is muted.
Okay. Sorry. Now you can see, I'll come to this one, the first easiest one. Here, 1200 MSD LSD. This is your question. So what is the most significant? Yeah, okay, 1. Because you know this is the most value. What is the meaning of most significant? Is it a value n? So 1 is the value is 10 to the power 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think yeah, 10 to the power 0. Yeah, 3. This one is 10 to the power 0. Then 10 to the power 3. Into 1. The value is what? 1000. This is clear, my dear student? Fine. முதல்ல இந்த 1 எடுத்தோம் அந்த 1 place value என்ன 10 to the power 3 is equal into 1, that is also this is equal to 1000. But now let's say that this value 0 into 10 to the power 0 equal to 1 into 0 balance 0. No value. And for this one also 10 to the power 1 into 0 equal to 10 into 0 equal to 0. No values. Therefore, we cannot take the least significant as a 0 because there is no value. So, least significant digit. இதுல 0 வந்தா நான் least significant digit எடுக்க மாட்டோம் ஏனென்றா அதுட answer 0. அதுக்கு value ஒன்று இல்லை. So, place value இருக்குது 10 to the power 0, 10 to the power 1. அது 1 space, 10 space, no problem. But unfortunately, when you are considering, when you are converting into the valuable part, there is no value. So therefore, I cannot take the 0 as a least significant or a most significant, except the 1 to 9 natural number. Okay, natural number. You can see the natural number means 1 to 9. From this 1 to 9 only you can take the MSD or an LSD. You cannot take the real number. Natural number means the least one is a 1, the most one is a 9. So in between you can select the value where the value is available. Okay. So because this value is actually the 1000. So 1 means the place value is 1000. So this one is a second one too. So therefore least value 2, most value 1. Is this clear, my dear students? எதால 0 மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணாலும் 0 தான். அப்ப எங்களுக்கு வேல்யூ ஒன்று வராது. அந்த வேல்யூ இல்லாட்டி நாங்க மோஸ்ட் சிக்னிஃபிகண்டோ லீஸ்ட் சிக்னிஃபிகண்ட்லயோ 0 எடுக்க மாட்டோம். ஏனென்றா இங்கிலீஷ்ல ஒரு கான்செப்ட் இங்க மேத்ஸ்ல நேச்சுரல் நம்பர் மீன்ஸ் 1 to 9. 1 to 9 உள்ளுக்கத்தான் நாங்க இந்த நம்பர்ஸை எடுத்துக்கொள்வோம். Is this clear, my dear students? Okay. So then I'll give some more questions. So you can quickly write down and send the message. 89. Five one dot 300 042100. Can you find the answer for this, my dear student? Okay, quickly find this answer. Okay, can you understand this? Do you have any questions? Okay, so then your answer is okay. Vikashini, she did. Yes, S 953. Excellent. Okay. Will the others please share the answer? Okay. Maybe WhatsApp also can be used. I will check the WhatsApp also. It's easy. Any questionings in this regard? Okay, my dear students. I think Shiprin. Okay, now let's see that fine answer 8, 9, 5, 3, 4, 1, here 2, 2. Okay, my dear students. So this is an example. Okay, can you take the snapshot or if you want, please ask me if you have any help. And if you could not understand, please let me know. Okay. Okay. So then I'll just quickly move the this one. Okay. Now let's discuss the data storage capacity, my dear students. I'll quickly explain that. Please try to understand. It's a very simple concept. So here, if because we call as a data, the all world data is we can easily decompose into the 0 or a 1 because all of the bits and the bytes and everything is considered as a on, which means 0 means off, 1 means on. You understand, my dear students? 0 means off, 1 means on. So here, the scientists introduced the concept of the binary subjects in the ASCII bar, ASCII. The ASCII, for an example, there are 7 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is equal to 65 and it represents A because this is a decimal equivalent and this is a binary equivalent. Let's say the value is 10000010. This is equal to 66. Then the value is equivalent to B. Then if something is relevant to the 70, they might ask what is the A is equal to 65, then what would be the result of the 70? Then what you can do, you just identify the number 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Then A, B, C, D, E, F, then F is 70. Okay. If they request the binary number, simply what you can do, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. So here 8 plus 2 is equal to 10, 64. Then 74, no? Then 64 means there is a 6. So then 6 means 0, 4, 2, 1. 4, 2. 1, 2, 4, 6, 64. 64 plus 6 is equal to 70. So this is a binary version. This is a decimal version. This is an alphabetical order, which means ASCII, it contains a 7-bit block. Okay, the 7-bit block. It is in the sequence order of the binary abacus, and from the right to left, the first value is 0, as we seen in the what do you call number 1000. This is called 10 to the power 0. This is called 2 to the power 0. And this is called 10 to the power 1. This is called 2 to the power 1. This is called 10 to the power 2. This is called 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 2. And 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 5. 2 to the power 6. As I already learned that 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. 8 plus 8 is equal to 16. Okay, so this is the value we already learned in the binary to decimal, decimal to binary. Because the same mechanism available in the your mobile phone storage, your mobile phone RAM, and your PC, and your motherboard, and smartwatch, smart TV, RAM, ROM, cache, registry, uh, tape recorder, video recorder, everywhere. This is the base of the fundamental. Then the each and every character, wherever you type, your mobile phone, your keyboard, everywhere, when you click the one single digit, one single click, it creates the pulses. So this is called on. Here, each and everywhere, these pulses are 0. There is no electricity. These one and these one are 1 means electrical pulses are available on those places. Then the processor consider as, okay, here this equivalent to the A. Then send the message to the video or video unit, visual display unit, or a mobile phone visual display unit. Say this is A, just show the A in the visible part. So the user can see A. Because when you hit the A, there is a 7-bit area. Actually, 8-bit we will learn about in the advanced level. There is a different story. There is a parity bit with the 7-bit. But the character represent only 7-bit. And the first bit and the last bit 1 means that is equivalent to A. Capital A. Okay. So then, if your number is equivalent to the first bit 1, the second bit is also 1, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7. Then this is equal to simple A. Then B. Here only the simple capital. You can see in this second volume, if the second volume is 1, then it is taken as a simple value. This is a caps lock on, caps lock off. When you capital caps lock on your motherboard, there is a caps. When you click the caps lock, then automatically it will be turned as a 0. The second left to in left side. From the left to left side, you can see the second one. Or a fifth, the sixth place. So this will be done as a 0. Then again, when you click the caps lock off, then automatically it will be 1. So this is the way the operating system follows, and your keyboard runnings on the same pattern, and you are everywhere. Your mobile phone, your smart TV shows the font as it is this basic foundation. Is this clear, my dear student? So this is the ASCII pattern. Okay, so I'll come to that zeros and one. The zero means we call as a off, one means on. As I mentioned in this block, okay, it contains with the 8-bit block, 7-bit block, and the one on zeros are considered as off. There is no electrical pulses. In the same way, your mobile phone recognizes a letter, character, number, and every images, as well as your keyboard, your TV, gaming, PlayStation, your Xbox, your mobile phone, smart TV, everywhere. This is the foundations. So how the processor detect the number and the letter according to this ASCII value. Okay, now let's start the measure data storage. Okay, this is the page number page number 27. The page number 27, you can see 1 or 0. This is called 1 bit, my dear student. In that blank, you can write down 1 bit. So 8-bit, if it is a B, this is called bit. 8-bit is equal to 1 byte. 1 byte means B, capital B. Then 1024 byte. Okay, 1 kilobyte KB. 1000 kilobyte is equal to 1 megabyte MB. 1024 megabyte is equal to 1 gigabyte GB. 1024 gigabyte equal to 1 terabyte TB. 1024 terabyte equal to 1 petabyte TB. 1024 petabyte equal to 1 zettabyte CB. 1024 zettabyte equal to 1 exabyte EB. 1024 exabyte equal to 1 yottabyte YB. So these are the maximum value you can store in the mobile in the data store. So you can see there are so many yottabytes in the supercomputers and the quantum computers, and it stores the large amount of data supercomputer and the quantum computer. The recent update was announcement was okay, my dear students. Therefore, this is a basic fundamental 1024 EB, 1 yottabyte. So here, everything has been started. The data, all the data is pending on this one. So the 1 bit, which means the 1 is off, 0. 0 means off, 1 means on. So then if there is an 8-bit block, in that 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 and so on, the one character represents 1 byte, and the word, and 1024 byte is equal to 1 kilobyte. 1024 kilobyte is equal to 1 megabyte. Likewise, this is the measures of data storage. Can you write it down in that page number 27, my dear student? Quickly write it down. If you have a problem, please let me know. I hope you can hear my voice and what do you call the picture. If you have feel any other issues, please let me know. Okay, done, my dear students. Finish. Okay. Okay. Now, the data hierarchy. The data hierarchy, you can see the world most fastest memory called registry. Register or registry. So, but in your computer, it's embedded in the processor. So therefore, we cannot change when you are buying the PC or a laptop or even the mobile phone itself. You can check your processor type and you can go through the manuals of the processors manufactured the contain the Intel, AMD, and there are so many the companies are there for the mobile phone industry, the PC industry. There's only two, especially AMD and the Intel. But the AMD and the Intel, you can see the manuals, how many, the amount. So if they increase the 2 to 5 MB of the registry, it's double the amount of the processor's price. Therefore, registry is most expensive one, and most fastest one. So therefore, this is the topmost level, high amount, and this is the low amount. Then thereafter, cache that is also embedded inside the processor and in the motherboard. So therefore, the processor manufacturing also supporting L1 level, L1 processor, L2 also processor, which means I use the CPU word. But the L3 it contains in the motherboard. So the L1, L2, the L1 is very close to the registry. L2 is little far away. Then the L3 is in the motherboard. So thereafter, you can see that the RAM, random access memory, it's high speed, but you can see in this registry it's around 5 MB, 10 MB, 12 MB, 15 MB, 50 MB maximum. Maybe if it is a around 100 MB such a things, it's super fast that processor, but the cost is more high. Okay, but the cache is also having that 12 MB, 50 MB, 100 MB, 200 MB, and so on. So L1 is most expensive than the L2. Then the L2 is the least expensive than the L3. So this is the high level, and the L2 is the second level, L3 is the third level. So the expense is also the same way, but we do not have an option to extend our processor L1, L2 cache as well as the registry. Even though the motherboard, when you purchase the motherboard, you can see the specification of the motherboard and you can select it. But rather than that, when you can extend your motherboard cache, the same way the RAM, you can extend it. You can buy, there's a 4 GB and the 8 GB RAMs, and you can buy the RAM and you can fix it and you can extend your RAM capacity. So, but the 4 GB it's around 8,000 DDR4, and DDR4 8 GB is around 16,000. Likewise, that is also expensive, but you can purchase and you can extend your memory uh, capacity. If there are empty slots available, you can fix it. But thereafter, okay, so I'm just considering the fast and the expensive one. So the fastest one, registry, then the cache, then thereafter RAM, and thereafter SSD. You can see 128 GB SSD is equivalent to around 256, around 10,000, 20,000 in between. So you can see that the brand wise it might be deeper. So, but the RAM is containing the technology we call as SDRAM. And the SSD is also this is called DDRAM. And SSD and the ROM and these type of items are having with the this SDRAM. Okay. So therefore, statistic type and it's contained with the chip. It's easy. USB is also having the same SSD computation. Okay. Fine. So here, this is a 50 MB or something. The capacity, let's say 5 to 10. The modern day it's little high. You can see that. And maybe what you can do 10 to 50 or 100 MB. But the RAM 4 to 16 GB. But SSD you can see then 128 to maybe 512 GB. But 1 terabyte is expensive, most expensive one. 512 also is expensive. Then thereafter, we can take the fastest one because I'm considering the fastest one. So, but in between, if you measure the CD and the DVD, it could be comes under that according to the capacity. Okay, but I just quickly write down only the fastest one and the most expensive one, and consider that the capacity wise, not a capacity, maybe the speed wise, you can see the SSD is in the top, then the RAM because the SSD does not, it's not in the your book. So the book You can see there is no SSD because I think it's a 2000 almost somewhere that I could not remember the exact manufacturing, the publication. So please check that one. It's a 2014 or something, 2016 or somewhere that they have updated. So therefore, please check that one. Okay. Up to now, it's solid. But thereafter, the speed wise, thereafter, I think the CD and the DVD is little faster. Blu-ray. But we can't exactly say that one because HDD, there are types of HDDs are there because you can see that the HDD here, and thereafter magnetic tape. Okay, my dear students, here you can see that the CD, I think it's around 4 GB, around 100 rupees. Okay, so then 1 GB is around somewhere that you can measure like that one, and it's little speeder than the HDD because HDD is 5600. So this is using the magnetical waves, but this is one is the optical wave. Therefore, the light is most fastest element in the world. Then you can see that the CD is a very smaller 4 GB, but the HDD you can see 1 TB, 2 TB, 3 TB, 4 TB. Likewise, there are some extended versions. So it takes a lot of time. There is a speed is there 5200 speed, RPM rounds per minute, and thereafter another subjects called 6000, I think 5800 or 6200 somewhere. And you can see there are different brands are there in the hard disk drive. We call Seagate is most expensive one in the hard disk level, and thereafter Hitachi and WD, and likewise there are so many different companies manufacturing the HDD hard disk drive. But modern day we use the uh, SDD. It's little more expensive actually. We can buy the 1 TB is around 10,000 to 15 between them. And but the SSD, even though I think it's about 256 around 10 to 12,000 to 15,000, so brand wise might be different. So you can see that one. So here, this is a basic idea about the fastest one. And this is the most fastest one, this is the least fastest one. This is the most expensive one, the least expensive one. But when you compare this one, maybe it sometimes might be different because 1 GB is around 1020,000, let's say 1000 GB, and hard disk drive is 100. 1000 is around 10,000 rupees, and we can divide it, and you can see 10 rupees. But here, this one is 100 GB, 4 GB, 100 rupees. Maybe nowadays it's 150 because now it's outdated on. So you can see that the difference in between that, and it's a basic idea about it. Can you write it down, this one, my dear student? Okay, please write down quickly, or maybe I take a snapshot. You can see this one is a 1 nano speed, timing nanoseconds. This is 10 nanoseconds. We can say like that. Okay. So only the different, the cost and the speed is this one. HDD could be in the level, and the CD is in that level. And other than that, everything is look like the similar. Okay. So then let's discuss the coding system. Whether is this my student? Okay, the next one is what coding systems, the character representation. We say that BCD, binary coded decimal, and the ASCII, EBCDIC, and the Unicode. BCD means 2 to the power 4 concept, altogether 16 character, 16 character possibilities, 2 to the power 7, 128 character representation. This is 2 to the power 8, 256 character representation. And this one is 2 to the power 16, 65,536 character representation. Okay, these are the difference, first difference. And the second difference is what, my dear students? So here, there is only a 0 to 9 valid numbers. Valid means 10 characters are valid. The remaining 10 to 16 invalid. Number 10 to 15 invalid. Okay. But here, all the 2 to the power 7, 128 are characters. Here, 256 characters. Here, number only. Numbers only. Okay, this one is this and this. And here, because you can see universal character. So therefore, this is the only character, number plus alphabet. Alphabet. Same way, here also number plus alphabet. So here, 65,536 character, meantime, alphabetic plus number, and etc. universal language. Support. Universal language support. So then this is only numbers. Okay. 0 to 9. So then here 128 character, numbers plus alphabet, here also number plus alphabet. Here for the personal computer, this is for the those used in personal computer. Especially microcomputer. But it was introduced mainframe computer. And introduced by IBM company. But this one was introduced by NC, American National Standard Institute. Okay, my dear students. So this is a also introduced by the NC, but the universal language. So you can see this is the difference between the character representation, BCD, ASCII, EBCDIC, Unicode. The very basic stuff. You can copy in this. Okay, இது ஏதாவது விலங்கலாட்டி கேட்டுக்கோங்க. Okay, what you can do, you can see the difference past paper questions, page number 27, 28, and you can see there are, I think, around 4 questions or 3 to 4 questions they used to ask to in this one. And the part A, part 2 compulsory questions, there are some questions you can see that the 2 marks question. So please use this one. அந்த கொஸ்டின்ஸ் பேப்பர்ல பாஸ்ட் பேப்பர் நீங்க எடுத்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா கட்டாயம் ஒரு 4 MCQs அதுல இருந்து வருது 3ல இருந்து 4. ஓகே, அது மாதிரி பார்ட் பில அதாவது பார்ட் 2ல ஒரு கொஸ்டின்ஸ் கம்பல்சரி கொஸ்டின்ல எப்படியுமே ஒரு கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வரும். ஸோ அதனால யூ கேன் சி திஸ் ஒன் இட்ஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பிகாஸ் மேபி இட்ஸ் அரௌண்ட் 3 from MCQ, 3 marks, let's say 3 marks, and the part 2, 2 marks, and altogether 5 marks. Okay, out of 100, you know that the 5% is for the chapter 3. Very easiest one. And let's start the logic gate with the Boolean. Okay, my dear students, shall I erase this? Okay, the logic gate, my dear students, mainly the logic gate can be categorized into 3 parts. But according to the number 1, basic logic gates, Combinational logic gates, special logic gates. So the basic logic gates, there are only AND gate. Sorry, let's start with the NOT gate, AND gate, OR gate. Combinational, not plus AND, NAND, not plus OR, DOR. But here the special XOR gate and the XNOR gate, it's not in the syllabus, all-level syllabus, it's in the A-level syllabus. So therefore, okay, my dear student, these are the three items. It's simply you can divide it. Okay, but I have already mentioned the basic logic gates names. But what you can do, you can simply copy this chart maybe in the last page, or maybe you can copy in your writing in your notebook. Okay. Maybe you can use this place. Okay, it's not actually, this should be started from here. Okay, please copy this, my dear student. Okay, can you understand any questions? If you have questions, please let me know. Okay, let's discuss the basic logic gates. It's a logical one. Please try to understand. Very simple concept. Not gate, my dear students. Basic logic gates. Basic logic gates. The logic gates, my dear students, very simple. Let's start with the AND gate. AND capital. This is capital means your symbol is also same capital. No different. Capital, capital D. So the capital D, you connect the two lines with this. Then there's only one output. And A input and the B input. Okay, my dear students, A input and the B input. And there is an A input and the B input. So here, to learn this one, we should know about the name of the logic gates. Second one, symbol of the logic gates. And the third one, the expression. For the expression and thereafter, name, symbol, expression, and thereafter, truth table. And electrical diagram also. I will show that electrical diagram. So A, B, this is a multiplication. So therefore A dot B. A dot B. Okay, my dear students, A dot B. So this, you can see, this is the area where we mentioned the input, and this is called output. Okay, my student. Then from the input, we use the right to left, right to left. So here, right to left, this is called 1. And we know that the binary abacus, 1 and 2. Then we use that 1 means one symbol at a time. If you mention that 0, then next line, next following line, you cannot write 0 again. So then 1. Thereafter, again 0, again 1. Then here 2 means what? 2 symbols at a time, 0, 0. Then again 1, 1. If there is a 3 line, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, 4. Then 4 zeros, 4, 1. You understand, my dear student? This is the way you should mention it. But according to the GCE O level, I think there is only a 1 MCQs or 2 MCQs. Maybe the output, the second part 2, the compulsory questions, there would be a 1 MC, 1 question from this. Therefore, but in advanced level, this is one of the important topic, and they have given, I think, around 15 marks to MCQ, 6 MCQs from these logic gates, and part 2 there is a 15 marks question. It's one of the vital part in your advanced level syllabus, in A-level ICT syllabus. So, but here you can see that the basic logic gates, in the basic logic gates end, and here also end. You see this one. This is the basic truth table. This is the basic truth table. Is this clear, my dear students? So first one, this is called expression. So then A dot D. Then this is called D, capital D. And here this is a capital D. Okay, I'll explain, because N means, you can see this is called a conjunction, my dear student, conjunction. No other than that. Conjunction means you use the conjunction in between the two statements. One statement here, other statement here. You see this is a conclusion or result. So let's say the A statement, the B statement, we use the conjunction here, and so I use that one. Let's say, I'm not sure that, but you can say that. Sanat Jayasuriya. Sanat is a president. And here, and Malinga is a former football player. Okay? Sanat Jayasuriya is a president, former president, or president, let's say. And Malinga is a former player. You can see this is also wrong, this is also wrong. Which means this one is wrong, this one is wrong. Will you say this one is a correct answer, my dear students? So this is wrong, this is wrong. If you use both N words, final result says fail. This is completely fake. So let's say in your schools, your classroom, your teacher says, bring a duster and a marker. If you do not bring both, what will happen? So you know that she is blaming you, shattering everything. Okay, but it's, yeah, of course, because you did not bring anything. Because A statement, we say that the marker and the B is duster. You did not bring both. So same way, if someone brought the one marker, maybe marker, but he did not bring the duster. If she mentioned, if he or she mentioned and statement in between the two, bring a duster and a marker. If you brought only the marker, then we consider, because this is a duster, this is a marker. If both items are same, if either one of the you brought that one, you say it's a fake, it's not correct. If you end statement means the both the statement should be satisfied, true statements, then only the final statements would be considered as a true. Okay? So listen carefully. இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் இதுல வந்து ரெண்டு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் நாங்க சொல்றோம். என்கிறது கன்ஜங்ஷன். இது நீங்க இங்கிலீஷ்ல படிச்சிருக்கிறீங்க. ஏ ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டும் பி ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டும் ரெண்டும் எப்ப சரி என்று வருவதோ அந்த டைம்ல மட்டும் தான் ஃபைனல் ஆன்சர் கரெக்ட். Other than that, all of the remaining possibilities are wrong. அப்ப டஸ்டரையும் மார்க்கரையும் கொண்டு வாங்க. அண்ட் மஸ்ட் டஸ்டர் அண்ட் மார்க்கர் என்றா ரெண்டுமே கொண்டு வந்தா தான் நீங்க சரியா ஒபே பண்ணிக்கிறீங்க. Okay? So other than that, the remaining portions, ඕගොල්ලෝ මේක teacher කියනවා duster එකයි and marker අරන් එන්න කියලා කිව්වොත්, if you do not bring both together, all of the other circumstances, other possibilities, other remaining actions we consider as a lie, fake. ඒක තමයි මෙතන තියෙනවා, nothing else. And that's why we use the term called and. This is called name. This is called symbol. This is called expression. This is called truth table. Okay, my dear student, very simple one. Okay, let's say 0 into 0, 0. 0 into 1, 0. 1 into 0, 0. 1 into 1, 1. Multiply. A into 1. A into 1. Dot. O, A, B. In maths, xy is equal to z. x2, y3, then z is what? You can write down the same expression as x dot y. Both are same. Okay? So then you have learned in the maths the same way, that is called expression. If it is not, multiply, product, times, how many times? A times B. Simple definitions. End game. So make it the make So it's very simple one. Okay, don't think this is it's easy, logical one. So here, why do they mention end? If you know the meaning of the terms, half of the syllabus is clear. And or not everything is exactly we use in the English linguistically. English literature, literally we use that term in the English. Okay, my dear students, what you can see, you can simply write down and mention the red color pen name or the blue color or different color. This is called name and this is called symbol. And this is called expression. This is a truth table and so on. Is this clear, my dear student first? Any questions? If my accent is difficult or maybe my language is not clear, please let me know. I will explain maybe in the English, Tamil, Sinhala, I don't know the Urdu, Malayalam, Telugu, nothing. I can explain it in 3 languages. Okay? If you want, I'll explain it. Okay, my dear students? Please give me, this is very important. Not for the all of my dear students, it's very important for the advanced level. Because this is a 15 marks. Because I know because I conduct the classes for the A-level ICT 26. Today, I think today itself I did a one seminar. One of the important part, you can see that open your past paper if you want, because you don't need, but just wanted to say that 26, part B, question number 5, you can see this is one of the major important part. If you are following the cyber security, logic is important. Python, you will see the logic and the logical expression, and the PHP logical expression, C, C sharp, cyber security, and everywhere. This is a fundamental of electronic equipment, CPU, computer science, maybe the artificial intelligence, and etc. etc. Okay, so please, entire electronic world is depending on these logic gates. Okay, so the each and every logic gate, it's represented what you call that diode or LED or simple circuit, my dear students. So one IC, not the IC, transistor. This is a transistor. One transistor. There are different types of transistor there. If you give zero together, output will be given 0. 0, 1, output will be 0. 1, 0, output will be 0. Except 1, 1, then only you will get the 1 on. Okay? Okay, see this one. Try to understand, very simple. Do you have any questions, my dear students? Because I explained in the two different ways. I will explain the digital way also. First one, linguistically. Second one, mathematical way. Third one, there is another way I will explain it. Okay, just copy this to table and all. This is equal to logic gates circuit, my dear students. Here, there's a A switch is here, and there's a B switch is here. And you can see there's a bulb and battery. Then if you switch on, look at this one. Now this is 0, A is 0, B is 0. Then the output is F, let's say F, A 0, B 0. Will it work? Output light? No. Then I switch on the B and A off, B on. Still bulb, it does not work. So then A is 1, B is off. Then what is the output of that? Still 0. Then A is 1, B is 1. I switch on that A and I switch on the B. Then output will be 1. Same way, my dear student, at your home, there is a main switch. Main switch. And there are some tip switches there. Let's say if you switch on the main and switch off the tip means will the current is working in that inside the electricity bulbs and so on. So electrical or electronical items never, because if both the ends are switched on, then only you will see the the power availability in your room or maybe a hall or somewhere, because there are so many switches are there, tip switches, because this is one of the example for the end gate, my dear students. So therefore, if you switch on the A and the B, then still remaining zero, nothing is there. If you switch on the B, even though it is not there. So therefore, because only the one and only circumstances, possibility, the A is also one and the B is also one, then only the final results would be one. Okay, fine. Very simple. This is the diagram. Okay, let's see the second one, OR gate. Because I explain again and again, it's very important. So very basic one. Then the OR gate. Because just try to remember only the end. Capital D, that symbol is end. If it is a B is there, end. OR means crescent. Don't confuse, you don't want to remember this one. Only the one, the main important tools are there, either end or OR. Because just remember the end, that is enough. Capital D, final D. Then OR means it looks like this. It's a crescent, maybe you can simply say that AB, it's A plus B. Okay, so this is called OR. A or B. This is also A plus B. As it is OR, my dear students, let's say that 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. Same way. So let's see. OR means what, my dear students? OR gate. Okay. Your teacher says the same. Let's say. So she says that bring a duster or marker. This duster or marker. Then if she mentioned or, then if you brought a one item, either a one item that is successfully you met the satisfy that argument. You satisfy, which means you mentioned you brought that one item means that is enough. So she cannot tell why did not bring a duster. You can't ask because you mentioned or miss. Please, can you repeat it again? The statement. Okay, you says duster or marker. Duster or marker. So the duster means or marker because I brought only the duster. Why? Because you mentioned or. So only except this situation, if it is about 0, 0, then only you mention 0. Other than that, all are 1. Why? Because this is the easiest one. Okay, A. So Sanat Jayasuri is a cricket player, or maybe let's say that Malinga is a football player. So then one of the items are satisfied, then you can say this statement is true. Even though one of the items, one of the statements false, no worries because you mentioned or, because unless only those two, both of them are for fake, then only you mention that is a fake. Other than that, all of them are correct. So let's see. This is called parallel technology. You can parallelly connect this item. Okay. So if you serial circuit and parallel circuit or, then this is called F. Let's say first one, both are switch off, So A is also switch off, B is also switch off, but will it work? No. Then I switch on the A, this statement. A switch on that, and the final output would be 1. Then B switch on, A switch off, this one, 1. Then if both the items are on, you can see that the electrical pulses are going on in a both directions. Finally, the output would be 1. So therefore, this is called OR gate, my dear student, OR gate. Can you copy this?
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can you explain the truth table in OR 1?
Can you repeat? Any question, my dear students?
You explain.
Can I explain it again? Is this clear or not? Can you send a WhatsApp message, my dear students?
Yes, sir, it is clear. Thank you so much.
Especially some other students are there, they're bilingual students, if I'm not wrong. Bilingual students இருக்கிறாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு கிளியர் இல்லாட்டி கொஞ்சம் சொல்லுங்க, நான் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்றேன் தமிழ்ல. இங்கிலீஷ்ல தான் ஐசிடி படிக்கணும்ன்றது இல்லை, அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் இருந்தா எப்படி கேள்வி கேட்டாலும் பதில் சொல்ல தெரியும். ஸோ எங்களோட பிளான் ஃபைனல் எங்களோட எக்ஸாம்ல ஏ எடுக்கிறது. ஸோ கொஞ்சம் ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணுங்க, நான் எல்லாத்தையும் கிளியர் பண்ணிட்டு வரேன். ஏனென்றா எனக்கு இன்னும் ஃபாஸ்டா செய்யணும் சில ஆப்ஷன்ஸ், ஆப்ரேட்டிங் சிஸ்டம் எல்லாம் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பண்ணிட்டு போகணும். நான் பாஸ் பேப்பர்ஸ் தான் கூடியா செய்யணும். பட் இப்போ இந்த இதுல பாஸ் பேப்பர் செய்ய போக கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆகிறதுக்கு சான்ஸ் இருக்குது, கண்டென்ட் தெரியாம. அதனால தான் இப்போ maybe in the method and going to be different, order method different, so it will be complicated. So logic gates, there are sinna questions on. In the questions, so if chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. Then all the chapter in our Sariya Padichaman past paper discussion is easier. So I'll try my best in between. Chapter 5, chapter 6, 4 or compile பண்ணி உங்களுக்கு ஷேர் பண்ணி already past papers இருக்குது அதை நான் discuss பண்ணுவோம் வேற separate time வந்து போடும். So please try to understand first. If you have a questions, please let me know and I'll explain it. Okay. So I hope you can understand my language, accent, or maybe the words and the technical words. If you feel any difficulties, please let me know. So this is called expression. This is called name, symbol. This is called name. Truth table, electric diagram. Okay. Next one, my dear student. Next one, what you call not gate. Okay. Not gate, you can see this is a not gate. A bar. Then you can say A bar. Here you have only 1, 0, 1. Then direct opposite. If it is 0, then we call as a 1. If it is 1, then it equal as a 0. You know the inverter bulb. This would look like the similar. So what do you mean by this? Not, my dear students. For an example, let's say I say that it's raining. You say, no sir, it is not raining. I say it's raining. You say it's not raining, because either one of the items should be true, then remaining the other one we consider as a fake, false. So this is a concept we have to use in the ICT, the English. So here the electrical concept, bulb. So now when you switch on that one, it will be charged. I think it should be here. So when you switch on, then this one is charging. Then you switch off, this will be execute the bulb. So this is the concept of this logic diagram. Very simple. A means, let's say A, it's raining. Now it's not raining actually. I say that it's raining. But you say, no, sir, it is not raining, sir. It is not raining. Which means, no, sir, it's not raining. So no means opposite. Not raining. It is not raining, because either on the end true ആയിരിക്കുള്ളൂ or on a true ആയിരിക്കും. So this is a concept of the same concept. Not means it's opposite direction. So here this is a concept of the not, my dear student. Very simple. Can you copy this?
Can you re-explain it? I didn't understand, sir.
Not. Shall I explain it again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here, not means what? Okay, I say that a statement, it is raining. Okay, let's say raining. But in outside, it's not raining actually, but you say that no, sir, it is not raining. Okay, now either this one should true or this one should true. You cannot say that both are true. Am I correct, my dear students? Now either it's raining, you say, I say that it's raining, you say that it's not raining. In the same place, don't say that, sir, your place raining, my place is not raining. So therefore, it can be, because it is different. If you use the same term, if you use the same place, it's raining, because in this same physical location, there is no online location, same physical locations outside, if it is rain, you say that it's raining. I say no, it's not raining, because I cannot hear sound. So therefore inside I say that it's not raining. So either your statement should be true, otherwise my one is true. So you never be able to do both of the same content, same the opposite directions. Okay. ഒന്നുടെ ശരിയായിരിക്കും ഇല്ലാട്ടി എന്റെ ശരിയായിരിക്കും. So we can't say that both are correct. Is this clear? So therefore, I say it's raining. Let's say this one is true, this one is false, but it's not raining. You say no, say it's raining, because if it is zero, then the a bar, oh, a bar, or you also can write down like this, or a bar. Maybe the printing time, the paper would be like this one. So therefore, a bar, a positive, negative. If it is zero, then one. One means zero. You can see the same picture in the switch. Your bulb, there is a switch line and there is a bulb, and you're upstairs, this is downstairs, this is upstairs, but here the switch look like this, 0, 1. But if you switch on downward, then this should be switch off. Then if you go upstairs, then you switch off, then automatically it will be 1. So likewise, there are so many the real world applications are available in the world. So this charger, inverter, when you switch on, this automatically it will be switch off. So when you switch off, then automatically it will be switch on. That is the concept of the NOT gate. So is this clear? I think Cyprian. Idi velangicha.
I get it.
Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Others, please let me know if you have questions. If you feel any other problem, please. You can see in the short notes book, book number 2, page number 10, you can see it's in the very short method. AND gate means one only if all inputs are. The output is 1 only if all inputs are 1. It is represented by a dot. OR gate, the output is 1 if at least one input is 1. It is represented by a plus sign. NOT gate, also called the inverter. Inverter means complement of the input. It is represented by a bar over the value variable. A bar. So this is the concept. Okay. Let's see the NAND gate. Shall I raise it? Okay, so here this is called name, logic gate or symbol, expression, truth table. Okay, next one is what, my dear students, listen carefully. It's combinational logic gate. Okay, before I start the logic gates combinational, let's try a one example to do the. Okay, see, A, B, and okay, this is a one example. How to do this one? So here, this is a AND gate, this is an OR gate. Now you should find the Q. Find the Q expression. Next one, draw the go circuit diagram. Okay, can you try this, my dear student? Now this is one example. What is the answer for this? Okay, now you see this one. This is called A dot B multiply AB. For this one called A plus B, then A plus B. Then Q is equal to what? So A plus B is coming right here. From this A and this A plus B, then it is merging into that one, it's multiplied. So therefore Q is equal to AB dot A plus B. This is the answer for this. Now the truth table, you can see here, how many elements are there? A and B, which means total number of 2 to the power total number of input equal to number of lines. So here A, B, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. See, this one is AB. Then A plus B. Listen carefully. Now first identify the AB. You know if there is only a 1 and 1, then only you see that 1. Other things are 0. 0 into 0, 0. 0 into 1, 0. 1 into 0, 0. 1 into 1, 1. Because there is a only multiplication. 0 multiplied with any number, that is 0. 0 into 0 is also 0. 0 into 1 is also 0. Then A plus B. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. Okay, my dear students. So then finally Q. Then Q means we need to add this value plus this value. Then A plus 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. Sorry, multiply 0. 0 multiply with 1. Multiply. In between multiply. Huh? 0, 1 is equal to 0. 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Is this clear, my dear student? Any questions?
Sir, can you explain the truth table again?
I think your mic is not clear. I can hear your voice.
Sir, can you explain the truth table again?
Okay, fine. මේ බලන්න පුතා. Okay, I'll start it from scratch. இத கொஞ்சம் பாருங்க. இது multiply n gate. அப்ப n gate the expression எப்படி வரும்? AB. இது already தெரியும். இப்பதான் நான் செஞ்சேன். இது expression எப்படி வரும்? A plus B. This is clear, my dear student. First. Now, இது multiply. அப்ப ஒரு லைன்ல AB வருவது, இன்னொரு லைன்ல A plus B வருவது, இது அப்படியே இங்க வரும் போக்கல AB ஓட அது ஒரு லைன், இன்னொரு லைன் மல்டிப்ளை டாட் A plus B. Just is this clear? இது விளங்கிச்சா?
Yes.
Yes, fine. No problem with expression, I think. உங்களுக்கு problem ஒன்றுமே இல்லை expression. So then a second one, இப்ப நாம இன்புட் வளமையா போடுற மாதிரி போடுவோம். AB இது வந்து இன்புட் ஏரியா. Truth table. The first question, sorry. இதுதான் A. Q is equal to AB plus AB dot A plus B. Then AB ஃபர்ஸ்ட்க்கு நாம பார்ப்போம். அப்ப ஏதாவது ஒன்றை ஃபர்ஸ்ட்க்கு பார்ப்போம், அதுக்கப்புறம் இன்னொன்றை பார்ப்போம். அடுத்தது A plus B. ஃபைனல் தான் Q. இது இருக்குது, அது அப்படியே கொண்டு வந்து இங்க போட்டு, இந்த இது இருக்குது, அதை இந்த இடத்துல கொண்டு வந்து போட்டு, இதை பிறகு பார்ப்போம். இப்போ முதல்ல இது இன்புட். இது இன்புட். இன்புட்ல ரைட் டு லெஃப்ட் தான் நாங்க மார்க் பண்ணணும். இது 1, இது 2. 0 ஒரு தரக்க வந்தா அடுத்த தரக்க 0 வரையில. 1 ஒரு தரக்க வந்தா அடுத்த தரக்க 1 வரையில. ஸோ இது வந்து 0 வந்தா 2 times 0, 2 times 1. ஓகே, அப்ப இது கிளியர். இப்ப ஏபி, ஏ என்னது 0, பி என்னது மல்டிப்ளை வித் 0, ஏ 0, 0 into 0 is equal to 0. அப்ப ஏ 0 multiply with 1, 0 into 1 is equal to 0, 1 into 0, 0, 1 into 1, 1. இது ஏபி இப்பதான் நாங்க பார்த்தோம். இது கிளியர்னு சொல்லிட்டீங்க. இது ஓகே. ஓகே, அடுத்தது இது வேற. இப்ப இது பார்த்து முடிஞ்சு. இப்ப அடுத்தது ஏ பிளஸ் பி. அப்ப 0 பிளஸ் 0, 0, 0 பிளஸ் 1, 0 1 கூட்டினா 1, 1 பிளஸ் 0, 1, 1 பிளஸ் 1, 1. இது கிளியரா?
Yes.
Clear, no? Is this clear first?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the third one, Q. அப்ப Q என்ன செய்யுது? Q ன்னு சொன்னா ஏபியையும் ஏ பிளஸ் பியையும் இதுல வர ஆன்சரும் இதுல வர ஆன்சரையும் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணுது. அப்ப எனக்கு இதை மட்டும் தான் பார்க்கணும். அப்ப இதுதான் இதுல ரிசல்ட், இதுதான் இதுல ரிசல்ட். அப்ப 0 multiply with 0, 0, 0 multiply with 1, 0 times 1 is equal to 0, 0 times 1 is equal to 0, 0 times 1 is equal to, sorry, 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So then this is the final result. அவ்வளவுதான். இது வெரி kindergarten. அவ்வளவு பெரிய கொஸ்டினே இல்லை. இது கிளியரா?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. So please write down this one in your notebook. Shall I raise this, my dear student? Please, other students, if you have a question, please ask me. Only the one student is requesting all the time. So please, others, கொஞ்சம் மற்றவங்களோட பேசிக்கோங்க. தமிழ்ல பேசணும்னா தமிழ்ல பேசணும். சிங்களம் வேண்டாம் பிரச்சனை இல்லை, சிங்களத்துல பேசணும். நோ ப்ராப்ளம். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்றது முக்கியம். இந்த ஆன்லைன்ல செய்யறீங்க, இது இன்டராக்டிவா இருக்கணும். நான் சில வாட்ஸ்அப் லிங்க் போல் அனுப்புறேன். ஆக்டிவிட்டிஸ், பைனரி டெசிமல் பண்ற ஆக்டிவிட்டிஸ். Okay, shall I raise this? Okay, next one, NAND gate. NAND gate means, look at this carefully, not plus and. Not plus and equal to NAND. Okay, my dear students, so here, your NAND gate is coming B, A, B. Then your output is A, B. Now not gate, A, B overall bar. The A, B lavara answer அப்படியே opposite down. Okay, if there is a, because the AB, you receive one output and total opposite of that output is AB overall bar. Okay, simply what you can write down like this. Here, you know that is not means isn't. So therefore, you cut off that triangle and remaining zeros are there. So then AB, this is called AB. Then this is called complement. Then AB overall bar. Then let's draw this one, AB 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1. So let's find the first answer AB. You know that 0 0 0 1. 0 into 0 0, 0 into 1 0, 1 into 0 0, 1 into 1 1. Then direct opposite of this one. AB and opposite. If the AB is 0, AB bar 1. Just AB is equal to 0, AB overall bar is equal to 1. Opposite. Then this one is 0, then this one is 1. This is 0, then this one is 0. So 1. Then now the last one only is 1. Therefore 0. You can write down this in a one single line. AB bar 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1. 0 into 0 0 opposite 1. 0 into 1 is equal to 0 opposite 1. 1 into 0 is equal to 0 opposite 1. 1 into 1 is equal to 1 opposite 0. Maybe what you can do in your final exam, if you cannot find the direct answer, maybe just find the end gate and find the opposite. Is this clear, my dear student? Anyone else? Okay, very simple. Direct opposite of. Can you copy this, my dear student? You can understand end gate or gate, that is enough. Everything is based on that specific digits. It looks like similar. So what you can do, you can write down the combinational NAND, not AND, and you can write down another small logic gates. Any question, my dear student? Okay, shall I raise it? If you complete, please raise your hand options, and then it is easy. Print, do you have doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you. It's very easy, my dear students. It's not a biggest task. It's not a rocket science. It's very simple theory. You can understand. If you know that mathematics, it's simple. The OR gate is also look like same NOR gate. only except this part. Shall I erase this? Not plus or. So or means it look like this. Not A plus B. Then A plus B overall bar. A plus B. Then A plus B overall bar. Then here A plus B overall bar. If you can find the direct answer, you can use this methodology. Otherwise, you can use this. They will never give a wrong for this. It's easy task. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 plus 0, 1. 1 plus 1, 1. Then opposite direction, if it is 0, then 1. If it is 1, then 0. 1, 0, 1, 0. So 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, opposite 1. 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, opposite 0. Opposite 0, opposite 0. This is the answer, my dear student. It is equal to NOR gate. Then here, this is also NOR gate. This is NOR gate truth table. Then question. Okay, so these are the questions. I'll just quickly share it in the WhatsApp group. Homework. Okay, my dear students, so please take a snapshot and I share the WhatsApp group. And let's conclude our sessions. I hope you enjoy these sessions. It's almost 10:50. So thank you very much for your patience and thank you very much for your fullest cooperations. You uh, uh, you did very well because this is very important lessons. Please go through that one. Maybe 3-mark question, no problem at all. But don't lose these marks. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. God bless you. If you want to take notes, please copy. Other than that, okay, please write down, my dear students. Actually, I'll share the lab previous week recording also. Then today is also I'm gonna be share this one, and please excuse me because the last week I had a 26 fully packed schedule. I could not download and upload it to your thing. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone finish? Yeah, thank you very much. Have a nice day. God bless you. Cyprian, any doubt?
No, sir, I'm just copying them.
Okay, okay. You can copy and நீங்க அன்றைக்கு சொன்னீங்க அந்த அந்த டிக்டாக் பார்த்தேன் சில சில ஐடியாவில் இருக்குது நீங்க அந்த ஸ்கூலுக்கு வந்தா கொஞ்சம் வந்து மீட் பண்ணுங்களா
Anyway, this month of August is holiday for us, sir. So after this month of August only, our school will start. As you know,
No,
sir.
no, no. Fourth. You have an exam. The paper review sessions will be done.
Ah, yeah, right. Sorry, sir.